This week's edition of Grappler's Keep is brought to you once again by Diet Water. Sit back, relax, enjoy the show. And as Memorial Day weekend is looming just around the corner, make sure that when you're planning for your big cookouts or picnics or barbecues or whatever, church outings or whatever you have going on this holiday weekend, make sure while you're remembering those who died in service to our country here in the U.S., make sure that when you're doing all of your to-do lists, that one of those to-do lists is to make sure you have plenty of that beverage that has all of that great water taste, but still only half of those dreaded water calories. The one, the only, Diet Water. This product's only available in stores where it's sold. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are time zone-wise on this island earth. This is Kentucky Hawkeye, KY Hawkeye, your host here on Hawkeye's Old Time Gaming Emporium. It is Wednesday night, which means we have a special sale going on right now for the 1, 2, 3 parfaits, because it is time for Grappler's Keep, our WWE 2K22 universe, where numbered DMs, GMs, and RPG players from across the Twitch universe compete in a ring that we lovingly call the Dice Tray. We are just a couple of weeks away from our season-ending premium live event. That would be Dice Mania, the big season ender here, and that'll be the last chance that you'll have for seeing all of these current wrestlers, as we have a crop of 61, counting a manager, wrestlers that are waiting to premiere in the next couple of weeks, as we start with a brand new season and a brand new cast here on Grappler's Keep. But first, we've got to get to Dice Mania. Before we do that, we have our series of matches tonight, which is going to help set us up for the big Dice Mania Premium Live event. We'll have 14 matches. Every single wrestler in Grappler's Keep will be in a match on Dice Mania. It is their last hurrah, their last chance to raise their hands high in victory. Last chance to be the person who leaves with the belt around their waist. And it'll be kept there in perpetuity as far as this group of wrestlers is concerned. Now, normally we do these on Wednesday nights. And when I originally started doing this a few years ago, I was doing this on Saturday nights. So, as a chance to give people opportunities, we are going to do something special. We will be having Dice Mania not on a Wednesday night in a couple of weeks. We will be having, this will happen on Saturday, June 3rd, starting around 7 p.m. Eastern Time, U.S. Adjust your time zones accordingly. And we will be going with that to give a lot of the people who are members of this cast who were able to watch on Saturdays, but maybe aren't able to during the week because when we did the dates and changes and stuff like that. So mark that on your calendars. June 3rd, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, U.S. Adjust your time zones accordingly. Will be Grappler's Keep. And without any further ado, because we used all the ado making dinner tonight, let's go ahead and show you the card that we have for tonight's matches. Unfortunately, my Stream Deck app does not want to cooperate here. Okay, fine. We'll do it the old-fashioned way. There we go. This is the card we tried to do last week before we started running into all of the technical issues that were going on. All the bugs, as far as we know, have been squashed. So, here's tonight's card. It'll be Trooper SJP against myself in the opening match. In the second match, we have tag team action, as the Grim Foundation will be going up against the Vice Lords. We will have Role Players Josh going up against Donathan Fry. Now that we do not have 4 matches between now and the Premium Live event, Dice Mania, the Tunner's Mark now will just be a fighting championship, and you will be fighting to be the last person to hold the Hunter's Mark. Right now it is held by the Noir Enigma, who will be bearing the Hunter's Mark up against Meji, the Stealth Archer. We have Corey going up against Producer Trav. We have, in a kind of a prelude to Dice Mania, Cord, our current men's champion, the wrestler formerly known as Mathematic. He is our Master of Melee men's champion, and he will be going up against Talskball, who will be challenging for that belt, but this time tonight will be a non-title match. For the Women's Hunter's Mark, we have the Lurker, who finally held championship belt around her waist, will be defending the belt against Cohen Splicer. And in our main event, well, this match really doesn't need a whole lot of interaction. We got Enthralled going up against Fire Rose. These two tag teams have been at each other's throats since just about the beginning, and they will be going at each other in a non-title match here tonight. So let's go ahead and get things started. Welcome everyone to Grappler's Keep. Let's go ahead and get things going here with Trooper versus myself. We've been friends in the past, but when it comes in the ring, we are not exactly on the most friendly terms. Trooper was a part of my faction known as the Cauldron. He decided he wanted to have things his way, and he took Pope World Build, my tag team partner, and his tag team partner, Double Crits, JF, along with him, and they have formed the Game Changers. They are former tag team champions. They lost the belts to Permadeath, and now they want a shot at us being Simon the Wandering DM and myself. We are the current Advantage Roll tag team champions. So this is kind of a harbinger match here. The leaders, actually, Simon is the leader of our group. Trooper is the leader of the Game Changers, but he has chosen me because we have history, and we're going to be duking it out here to start things out here tonight. Should be an interesting match to see how things go. Check something here. All right, we'll leave that in hold, and we won't. Something was downloading in the back, but I do not want it installing during the show because I don't want a repeat of last week. And that's, speaking of repeat of last week, let's go ahead and get things started here tonight. Welcome to Diet Water Arena, everyone. As the first one coming out, for some reason he likes to come out in his Ianto mode here. Normally he's in Lord Moff mode this is the other role he played in Praxagor Thesmophoria's long-running stream The Witcher Roads Home, which you can still catch on YouTube. They had their finale a few weeks ago. This was one of the two characters he played. This was the first one, Ianto. And now he's going to be taking me on here as we start off tonight's action-packed card here on Grappler's Keep. Looks like the game's still insisting on trying to get some of its glitches in and out of the way. And now he's back in Lord Moff mode. As now it's time for his opponent to enter, none other than myself. I am out of the faction known as the Wandering Way. It is myself, Kentucky Hawkeye. Wearing my tag team belt proudly. All right, as I get myself ready to go here. Showing off the belt to all the fans here. Doing my best to get the crowd up and going for our first match here tonight, as I'm looking forward to taking Trooper down a notch or two yet again here inside the dice tray. Trooper set and ready to go, as am I. Game face set, ready to go. And here we go. And Trooper comes out striking first, but I blocked that suplex attempt there. Now he comes back, catches me with a quick kick. Nice. Standing moonsault there. Grabs the arm. And a knee drop right onto the elbow. It looks like kick to the back. Springboard moonsault from the top rope. Another standing moonsault, but I got the knees up this time. I was ready for him. Pull him up by the neck. And a big forearm shot takes him right down. And now it's time for some old-fashioned ground and pound. Big stomp to the gut. Some more stomps here. Gonna pull him up by the neck. It looks like an old-fashioned veal throw across the ring. Another big stomp. Go for a stomp there, but nice dragon screw reversal there by Trooper. Another standing moonsault. As he taunts a little bit, waits for me to get up. Wraps me up. And does the face buster here. Springboard Pele kick. Nicely done. Holds the arm out again. Another big knee drop right onto the elbow. Kicks and strikes all over. Now I'm back up and I come back with a quick chop of my own. Whip him hard into the corner. And big cross face. Send him up another one across the face. And down he goes. Big stomps from the boots. Gets out of the way of that one. We wrap up, scoop him up, and ram him hard in the turnbuckle and throw him back out again. Looks like he's drawn blood on me already, it looks like. Wrap him up. We're going to go for some high flight here. And down he goes. Go for the pin. And just barely kicks out. Work my way around, grab him by the legs. And I'm going for the mortar and pestle. I've got it locked in hard. The ropes are not close. Gonna try to make him tap. The art of submission I've been learning from Simon. Pull him up. Gut wrench into a shoulder drop. Now going up top rope. Big knee drop from the top. Now hook the leg. Go for the pin. And it's over. Trooper may have drawn blood, but I draw the victory here tonight in our first opening match here on Grappler's Keep. No interference from his teammates. See what Trooper's doing here. I might be seeing some sportsmanship here. They're still going for the titles, but some respect shown on both sides here tonight. At least for tonight, anyway. We'll see if that continues on or not. And big display of victory here tonight for myself. Have to go back up and maybe get stitched up a little bit, but we are set and ready to go. Looks like the bugs are all squashed. Let's move on to our second match. We've got some good tag team action here with two tag teams that definitely do not have any love for each other. We have the Grimm Foundation, made up of Strength Saves and Big Pig 50,000, both out of the Strength Unlimited faction, where Strength Saves is the president and CEO, and they will be going up against the Vice Lords, Templar Warden, and Dragons Are Cats. Both of these tag teams, they have faced each other many times before, and this is I believe they've each battled each other when they've had the belts, and I think they've each taken the belts from each other at one point in everything. So these two teams don't care for each other much in the ring, so this should set up to be a very fun and interesting match, that is for sure. As we get things all set, loaded up, and ready to go. Hopefully everyone's week has been going well. Looks like we had a couple of follows in the past 24 hours. Nicholas Burbaki and Yasser76_. Thank you very much for your follows. We appreciate you coming along and joining us here on Grappler, here on Hawkeye's Old Time Gaming Emporium. And let's get going to our next match. And coming out first, it will be the Grimm Foundation. Steve and Bill making their way out to the ring. All right, making their way up Always a formidable tag team with the big guy himself, Strength Saves, and the technical technician himself, Big Pig 50,000. And looks like they are ready for their opponents to enter. And here they are, Templar Warden, Dragons or Cats, getting each other hyped up as they make their way down to the ring. Former tag team champions, two-time holders of those belts, as they make their way to the ring towards their longtime foes, the Grim Foundation. And looks like they are set and they are ready to go. This should be a good match. Let's see how things start off here in this match. It's going to be Big Steve going up against Templar Warden. And there's the bell, and here we go. And Templar Warden comes out with the strikes first, connecting. Springboard into a tornado DDT. And he's already got the taunts going here. He's going up. Top rope. Big elbow drop right onto the back. Flips him over. He's going to go for the quick pin. Does not going to get the squash here. Steve's too tough for that. Big fist drop there. And with that, there's the tag. And here comes Dragons or Cats. Big stomp. Big kick. Springboard moonsault. And now he'll hook the leg and go for the pin, but only a 1 count. Bill does not have to help him out. Has him by the arm. Big slam onto the shoulder there, pulls him up, but Steve counters with the big jawbreaker, now comes with the big strikes. Oh, nice Pele kick. Caught him with his own maneuver there, pulls him up, wraps him up, and big running bulldog. Pulling him away from the ropes, and now he'll go for the pin, but not even a 1 count. Steve has him trapped in the wrong side of the corner there. Has him up, going for the big suplex and nails it. And with that, quick tag. And now here comes Bill of the Forest, now known as Strength Saves, kicks out. Big forearm chop there, scoops him up. Has him up on the shoulder, drops him right onto the rope. Right, he celebrates and he gets past. Strength Saves for the tag, and here comes Templar Warden. Big strikes, drop kick does not fell the big man. Wraps him up, big spinning neck breaker though, brings him down. He's going up top. He's waiting for Strength Saves to get to his feet. Walks the rope and then hits the missile drop kick. Pulls him back up to his feet. Big kick. Wraps him up hard into the corner. Pulls him out. And another tornado DDT. As Bill's making his way to the corner to try to tag, Templar Warden lets him, and here comes Big Pig 50K. Wraps him up and hits the pile driver. Goes for the legs, and he's going for the loaded gun. He's got it locked in the middle of the ring. And here comes Dragons or Cats to try to help out, but nope. Templar Warden's able to flip out on his own. And catches him with a haymaker there, the job, big spinning forearm. He's in the corner, ready to launch. It's the Raleigh roll, but no. Big Pig 50K was ready, caught him by surprise, and switched into a German suplex. Had him scouted and ready to roll. Scoops him up, big backbreaker. And with that, he'll tag in his partner. And now Strength Saves will take over. Stomp, but Templar Warden rolls out of the way, right? Quick kick out. into a DDT. Hooks the leg for a quick pin, but nope, only a 1 count. And with that, Templar will tag, and looks like Dragons or Cats has the Crimson Mask going as well. Pulls him up, scoops him over. He's locked in Lasithia's grip, but he gets in the ropes. Steve comes to try to interfere. Ref has warned him to get out. Now Dragons or Cats goes for the pin, and again Steve comes in for the save. And now Dragons or Cats wraps him up. Does the big face plant. Goes after him again instead of the legal man in the ring. Steve's able to work his way free. And now he leaves as Bill gets up on his feet ready to go. Scoops him up. Big military press slam straight down. Old-fashioned ground and pound here by Big Bill. Pulls him up to his feet. Big forearm shot. Nice drop kick for the big guy. And now here comes Big Pig again. Getting the crowd going here. Big stomp. Big kick to the back as Dragon gets to his feet. Swing and a miss on the kick. Steve's ready for him though. Grabs the leg. Traps it up against the ropes and gets the big kick in there now. It's going to pull him out to a pit mini power bomb. Grabs the arm. Big knee drop right onto the elbow area. Pulls Dragons up to his feet. Wraps him up. Going to bring him over to the corner. Slammed into the turnbuckle, and now he goes down. Big series of stomps here. Now the knee right in his face, right on the chin there. Trying to cut the airflow down. Pulls him up. Wraps him up. Quick kick into a DDT. Dragons or Cats is kind of isolated there in a corner. Can't get away. Big spinning clothesline by Steve. Pulls him up. And another bulldog. And with that, there goes the tag, and here comes Bill. Strength save standing over him, pulls him up to his feet, wraps him up, and going for a big powerbomb, but no, he fights his way free. Now Dragons or Cats fighting for his life here. Now it's going to drag Bill all the way across into the turnbuckle. Wraps the arm around the rope, doing what extra damage he can here. Strength saves, elbows himself free from the corner, wraps him up. Sort of modified suplex there, trying to crush the skull there, but Dragons or Cats fights his way free. Back into the corner goes Strength saves again. Big chop across the chest, and down he goes, and now will be the tag for the fresh man into the ring. As Templar Warden tries to get everybody up and going here. And now goes for the pin. And at the last second, Strength saves, kicks out. Pulls him up. Spins around. Big DDT. Another tag, and here comes Dragons or Cats back again. Goes for the pin as we see blood on the face of Bill. Only a 2 count. And now, nice spinning splash there. He's going to go up one more time. Looks like he wants to go for the Eldritch Blast here. And he nails it. Goes for the pin. Will this be it? No, Steve gets in there to interfere. Now Dragons or Cats goes after Steve. He's carrying him around and drops him on the rope. Here's the tag, and here comes Templar Warden. Big stomp onto Strength saves. Running boot. And now hooks the leg for the pin. And Steve cannot get there in time this time. As the victory goes on the 3 count to the Vice Lord, Templar Warden, and Dragons or Cats. Big victory for the Vice Lords here tonight as they work their way towards Dice Mania. You will see them in tag team action at Dice Mania. Excellent match by these 2 great tag teams. And now we have men's singles action again as role players Josh will be going up against Donathan Fry, the tall versus the small, quite literally. Role players Josh is one of the shorter members here in Grappler's Keep, and Donathan Fry is definitely among the biggest. So this was going to be interesting. Will Josh be able to use his speed and agility to outdo the power and force of Lord Soth, or will Lord Soth just not be able to withstand all of the quick attacks that can come from a luchador such as Role Players Josh? We will soon find out. Donathan making his way towards the ring, and he's attacked from behind by Landry. Landry going at it, just doing ground and pound all over the place. The ref is signaling for the security team to get out here and pull him off. Big rivalry between him and Donathan Fry going on right now. And now Role Players Josh goes for a suicide dive to take advantage, but misses, giving Donathan Fry a chance to recover. He slides back into the ring and comes with a suicide dive of his own. The big guy does have some agility. Caught Josh by surprise there, that's for sure. And now he enters the ring. And now we actually have an official match. As here goes Donathan Fry right at it. Nice quick roll escape away, but not quick enough. Big over-the-shoulder throw by Donathan. Celebrates before the crowd, giving Josh time to recover. Hit him with a big forearm shot of his own. Quick stomp there. Pulls him up. Big series of kicks. Nice drop kick. Does not fell the giant, though. Springboard. Body splash does. Gets some more stomps in. Pulls him up. And keeps going with the kicks, but Donathan Fry retaliates. Now wraps him up. He's going for a big power bomb here. And just going to throw him outside the ring. And now he's going up top rope. He's waiting for Josh to get up. And comes with the big fist from the top rope down on the Eldritch Blast safety mats there outside the ring. As the blow's going, throws him down the way towards the retaining wall as the count continues. Quick elbow drop by Donathan. Pulls him up and a veal throw there outside the ring. As Josh gets up, tries to kick, but Donathan's quick and ready. And now quick retaliation there by Role Players Josh. Nice spinning Pele kick there. But Donathan giving as much as he's receiving. And I think he can afford to take a little bit more than Josh can at this point. Pulls him up. Grabs the arm. Gonna go upstairs, do some old-fashioned, old-school rope work here. Has that arm twisted. And the big chop coming down. Flips him over. Goes for the pin. But no, Josh kicks out. Donathan pulls him up. Series of strikes. Josh blocks. Gets one in on his own. Wraps him up. And big rolling DDT there. Uses the big guy's size to his advantage here. Brings him over the corner hard into the turnbuckle. Puts him up top. Tries to throw him off, but Donathan Fry kicks himself free. But Josh keeps on striking. Spins him up. Big sunset flip. Looks like that's a damage to Donathan there. Goes for the quick pin. But only a 1 count. He's going to go upstairs. Big 5-star frog splash. Goes for the pin. And at the last possible moment, Donathan kicks out. Josh appears to maybe have some control going here. Nice springboard moonsault there. Keeps the strikes going, keeping Donathan down. Not a bad strategy. Standing moonsault, but nobody home. And Donathan Fry's back up. He's got that arm. He's going to do the rope work again. Josh cannot get that arm free, and there comes the big punch straight down. Flips him over. Goes for the pin. And Josh kicks out yet again. Donathan feeling like he should have had the pin there. So he waits for Josh to get up. Scoops him up. It's going to be the Black Rose Driver. Will that be the end of Josh? And it is a big win for Donathan Fry here tonight, despite the blatant attack by Landry. A little blood on the face on Donathan Fry here as well, as Lord Soth celebrates yet another victory. A good one there tonight from these two competitors. And now this is for the men's Hunter's Mark. For those of you not aware, the Hunter's Mark is our fighting championship. It must be defended every time we have a stream. The way this season has gone is if you are able to defend the Hunter's Mark successfully 4 times in a row, you automatically get a title shot for either the Master of Melee for the men or the Mistress of Mayhem championship for the women. But since we do not have 4 matches left between now and our last premium live event of the season, it is now the case of trying to just hold on to the Hunter's Mark to be the person who ends the season with the Hunter's Mark. Right now it is held by the Noir Enigma. This is his second time with this holding this championship, and he will be defending it against Meji, the Stealth Archer, with Cohen Splicer, his manager, at his side there. This is going to be a interesting matchup. This is for sure. Meji has held the belt once. He would like to get it again and hang on to it through the end, but we shall see what happens. And coming out first is the challenger. It's Meji along with Cohen. Variety game streamer, you'll see him doing a lot of roleplay with games such as Fallout or Skyrim. But tonight, he'll be roleplaying himself in the ring against the current holder of the men's Hunter's Mark. And here he comes right now. All right, the Noir Enigma's here in the ring. Made history when, in his first appearance on Grappler's Keep, he was in the Hunter's Mark tournament that had to be done to determine who's going to be the new holder of the belt. He not only won his first match, he won the tournament, won the belt, defended the belt 4 times in a row, only to lose in his attempt to get the men's championship belt from then-time holder Grimjack. And this is the belt that they are competing for. As the announcer there at the ring introduces everybody one more time, our challenger and our current champion. Both of them are pretty popular here. Noir hands the belt over. Meji acknowledges that's the championship that they are fighting for here tonight. Holds it up for all to see. Meji's loose and ready to go. Noir has the game face going. He's set. Here's the bell. And here we go. Grabs a hold of Noir, puts him up against the rope, whips him across, and a big flying cross body block there, and now starts to stomp the water out of the mud puddle here on Noir. Oh, goes for the fist, but Noir's ready with a backward elbow. Scoops Meji up, flips him over. And a body slam straight down. Pulls him up. Big elbow shot. Another big series of strikes and blows here by Noir. Pulls him up and flips him over. Back body splash there. More stomps. And now it's ground and pound time. Goes for a stomp and Meji gets out. Nice little block there by Meji. Pulls Noir up. Quick kick. Steers the shots there, and now big boot to the face. Trying to slow Noir down. And more stomps to the gut. Big elbow drop from the stealth archer. Another elbow drop. Grabs the arm and now starts stretching on that shoulder here, trying to slow Noir down. Pulls him up and Noir's ready. Nice page turn reversal. Celebrates towards the crowd. Gets down just in time for Meji to grapple him. Throw him over the rope and onto the Eldritch Blast safety mats outside the ring. Meji wants to go after him, but the ref is holding him back. And now Noir is working his way around the ring. And now re-enters, and here we go, back inside the dice tray. And here comes Noir swinging. Now has the arm up and a couple of good knee shots there. Noir trying to get the crowd going. Cohen trying to shout encouragement and instructions to Meji. Does not like what she sees Noir doing here. Nice page turn reversal there by Meji. He's going to go for that shoulder and arm again, this time on the other side. Pulls the arrow, lets it fly. Now comes right back after him. Now Noir scoops him up on the shoulder. Big body slam once again, and now goes for the pin. But Meji kicks out after 2. And now Noir's going to go up top rope, it looks like. He's waiting for Meji to get up. Let's see what he's got planned here. Big double axe handle right to the head. Into the rope. He goes for the hex bomb and nails it. Hooks the leg for the pin. But Meji kicks out. You can see Cohen was confident that Meji would get out. As he gets to his feet. Scoops him up. He's going to go for the enigmatic ending. And he nails it. Goes for the pin. And it's over. And Cohen does not like what she sees as her protege is down on the mat. And still holding the belt is Noir Enigma. Big win here for Noir as he continues to hold on to the belt. And now let's go to our next match here, as this is going to be Corey versus producer Trav. Good matchup here. The big guy out of Dallas versus recently recrowned Duke of the Keep, producer Trav. Be some interesting. This will be a fun matchup here with 2 big guys. All right, hope you've enjoyed our matches here so far. We've had some good ones. Hopefully we'll keep going with our pace on these. We got the big man out of Dallas. We've got the dude with the crown. Let's see who comes out the victor in this match here tonight on Grappler's Keep. And coming out first, it is the big guy out of Dallas. Corey making his way down to the ring. Hoping to show producer Trav a thing or two here inside the dice tray. Always a force to be reckoned with, that is for sure. Has lost some of his crowd support as of late, especially after losing when trying to cash in the bag of holding, but still is a formidable force here inside the ring as we wait for his opponent to enter. Wearing his newly acquired crown proudly. Producer Trav making his way down to the ring. Catch him on Left Love Lindy's channel especially once a month on Saturdays, where he is the GM for an Aliens sci-fi horror series, which even if you want to see some great stuff going on, that is definitely a RP2 catch, as he has a great story going on there using the Aliens setup and format, and a great cast in that as well. Highly recommend catching it. As Trav gets himself psyched up and ready to roll. He's not only the bad guy, he's the bad Duke guy. It looks like we are set and ready to roll. Both competitors are set. There's the bell, and here we go. And Corey comes out swinging here first, not wasting any time. Whips him Trav hard in the corner. Trav reverses that real quick. Throws him out, goes up second rope, and a bulldog from the second rope. Nicely executed. Goes for some shock and all there, but only gets a 1 count. He's not wasting any time. Going up second rope. Big elbow shot. Pulls him over, and a big stomp right on the head. Another one. Wraps him up. Going for the face stretch here. Trying to slow Corey down, but Corey throws him off. Pulls him up, and a big neck breaker by Corey. Pulls him up. Drop kick right at the back, and now he goes for the pin. But only a 1 count. Wraps him up. And going for the big suplex here, and nails it a long way down. Wraps him up, and another big suplex. Puts him up a fireman's carry. See what he's got planned here. It's going to be snake eyes right into the corner. And now just a blatant chokehold here, trying to take the wind out of Trav's sails here. Big stomp. And Trav tries to attack, but runs into a big power slam. Pulls him away from the ropes. See what he's got planned here. And he's locking in the claw hold. Gonna try to take the fight out of producer Trav here. Trav trying to get up to his feet. Trying to punch his way free, and he does. Corey pushes Trav off. Big strike there again. Now has him wrapped on that rope, trying to choke the air out. Neither of these two guys are much in the way of rule followers here. Backbreaker now stretching it out even more. Flips him over. And now slams right onto the shoulder. Pulls him up again. Locks in the chokehold. Gonna go for Texas Thunder and nails it. Goes for the pin. And this one is over. Corey pretty much dominated all the way through on this match here tonight. It looks like he's enjoying his victory here. Pretty fast one there tonight, that's for sure. Not a squash, but he pretty much dominated all the way through that one. As now we go to our next men's matchup here. We have Cord, our current men's champion. He is the master of melee. He'll be going up against Tall Squall, who has earned the right for a title shot at Dice Mania by winning the Melee Madness Battle Royal for the men, guaranteeing him that shot. Cord has tried to get him in any matches and has interfered in a few matches along the way as well, trying to send messages to Tall Squall, or maybe even trying to make him not strong enough to compete or not as big of a threat by trying to wear him down. But Tall Squall keeps coming back strong. We'll see how he does in this match here tonight up against Cord. And coming out first, it is the Mastermind Flayer himself, the Master Melee Champion. It is Cord. Making his way to the ring. All the mind games that he has been playing thus far, leading him to becoming the champ. Trying to take over trying to take over the keep. Right now, just one person stands in the way of his total dominance right now, and that'll be his opponent in the ring here tonight and at Dice Mania. That would be Tall Squall. As Cord slowly looks over the crowd, playing the mind games that he is noted for, inside and outside the ring. He's set and ready, and here comes his opponent. Out of the leader of the Vice, the Dean of D&D Fitness. Tall Squall making his way down to the ring, former tag team champion with his tag team partner Bird versus Plane, former holder of the Men's Hunter's mark on multiple occasions, has even cashed it in once only to fall short. This will be his final chance to get the one belt that has eluded him, the Men's Master Melee Championship. But first, he has to win in this. He's got to take on this match here first, and here we go. And Cord comes out swinging first. Pulls him up, fire, electric chair drop. Big stomp. Pulls the arm out. Big knee drop. Quick kick to the back. And now going upstairs. Daring Tall Squall to get up. And a big clothesline off the top rope wraps him up. Stretching out the arms. Now flips and rolls it over into a pin. But Tall Squall gets out at the first one. Big stomp on the arm. Now a big kick. Grabs the leg and bangs the knee on the mat. Big stomps it. Here comes Tall Squall fighting back, but nope. Whipped over the ropes onto the ring apron. Fighting his way to get back into the ring. They hook up. Quick kick to the gut. Goes for a double hook. And Tall Squall reverses it into a nice arm throw there. Wraps him up. Big skull cracker. Pulls the arm up. Big stomp right on the elbow. Pulls it up. Going for that arm again. A third time. A fourth time. Trying to take those arms out. Big stomp there once again. And now the single leg camel clutch here. Trying to slow Cord down, but he works his way free. Quick kick to the gut. Wraps him up. Double hook. Into a nice sit out power bomb. Big stomp right on the shoulder. Springboard moonsault for the pin. But only a 2 count. Grabs him by the arm and leg, pulls him away from the center of the ring as Tall Squall tries to get up. And now he's going for the Dungeon Master. He's got it locked in. Tall Squall's in the middle of the ring. No rope for escape. Trying to fight his way free. Then Cord breaks the hold for some reason, pulls him up. Wraps him up and face plants him straight down. Goes up. Top rope. Goes for the body splash, but Tall Squall has the knees up, wraps him up. And nice little Samoan driver-like move there. Big stomp on that arm once again. Tall Squall going up, top rope. Big flying senton from the top rope. Hooks the leg, goes for the pin. And only a 2 count. He thought he had it there. Pulls him up to his feet. Wraps him up. Nope. Cord has himself locked in the vice now. Tall Squall has him locked in good in the center of the ring. Trying to get himself free. He does. Nice drop leg hold there to get free. Tall Squall, Skullcracker once again onto Cord, but walks right into a quick kick. Holds the arm out. Big knee drop right onto the hand. Pulls him up. Wraps him up. Hard whip into the corner. Big chop. Another one. Big series of chops here. Big flurry of blows there. And sneaks a shot in on the jaw. Keeps the strikes going as he's got Tall Squall woozy there. Throws him down. Springboard stomp. Goes for the pin. And Tall Squall kicks out. Cord is not happy. He thought he had 3 there. As he waits for Tall Squall to get up. Pulls him up. And Tall Squall slams him straight down. Blocks whatever he had planned there. And now he's got the vice in again. Cord's locked in the middle of the ring. No place to go. Tall Squall cranking as hard as he can, but no. Cord's able to get himself loose once again. And comes out swinging with the big strikes. Big uppercut to the back of the head. Pulls him up. Hits him with the backward, with the big back fist there. Now goes for the pin. And Tall Squall kicks out once again. Cord having trouble putting him away. As he gets up, hits the code breaker to the face, hits the double knees to the face. And Cord gets the victory. He hits Tall Squall with the Mind Flayer out of nowhere and is able to get the 3 count for the victory. Big victory for Cord here as we work towards MANIA. Will he be able to keep this momentum going in his title shot match defense against Tall Squall? We shall soon see. Now we have women's singles action here as the Lurker last week, after a controversial victory over Praxagora Thesmophoria to win the Women's Hunter's Mark, had a rematch with Prax, won this one cleanly and squarely, and now she is going to be defending the Hunter's Mark, and she'll be doing that up against Cohen Splicer, who we saw earlier acting as manager versus Midgie. She will be competing in the ring this time, and she'll be coming out with her husband and manager, Pathetic Wolf. So this is going to be an interesting matchup to see how Cohen does inside the ring. Cohen has held the belt once before, and as we said with Noir and the Men's Hunter's Mark, the battle now is who can hold on to the Hunter's Mark until the end of the season. This should be a good matchup here. Similar styles going in, so let's see what happens here with this title of defense coming up next here on Grappler's Keep. And here they come. There she is, Cohen there up in the corner. PW there on the opposite side. He'll be in her corner as she will be attempting to once again hold the Women's Hunter's Mark. And coming out, representing everybody there in Twitch. They may not chat too often. They may not be active in the discussions and all that, but they are there. They are part of the what makes up a lot of the audience. And she's here to represent them all. She is the Lurker. Representing all those Lurk people out there on Twitch. And now, with their support, she now holds the Women's Hunter's mark. Will she be able to hang on to it till the end of the season at Dice Mania? We shall soon see. Looks like she's set and ready to roll. There's the belt that they will be competing for. Cohen is set and staying loose as the ring announcer introduces everyone once again, starting with her. And now you can hear the pop for the Lurker there. She has definitely become a fan favorite in her short time here. Inside the keep, she hands the belt over, shows it to Cohen. Ref holds the belt up for all to see. And we are set and ready to go. Both wrestlers are ready. Cohen jumping at the gun, and here we go. And it is the Lurker starting quick, but nice little hip toss there by Cohen to reverse things. Already going outside, top rope. Waiting for the Lurker to get up as PW offers suggestions. Nice spinning kick there from the top rope. And now going for a quick pin. But no, only 2 count. The shock and awe wasn't enough. As the Lurker slowly gets to her feet, Cohen pulls her up into the ropes. Big head slam straight down. Goes for the kick, but Lurker's ready. Nice dragon screw reversal. She's going up top rope. Avoids this attack there by Cohen, but doesn't hit the landing well. Cohen goes after her, walks into a quick kick, and now the Lurker keeps the strikes going. Scoops her up, but no, Cohen floats over, and a chop block from behind. You can see PW encouraging there. Elbow slam onto the knee, and now twisting it and going for some ground and pound on that knee, but only a 1 count. Goes for a stomp, but no one's there. And here comes the Lurker. Flurry of blows here. Spins around. Ripcord knee. Tries to grab the legs, but Cohen kicks her off. Now goes for the arm stretch. Pulling on it good, trying to slow the Lurker down. And now some ground and pound again from Cohen. As she celebrates and taunts before the crowd here. Another stomp. More. Now the Lurker's back up and comes running after her, but walks. Now has the double hook. Face plant straight down, right into a pin. And Cohen kicks out after 2. She almost had it there. A quick stunner. She's going upstairs. Spinning around. She hits the raid. And Cohen kicks out. Big stomp on the chest, goes up. Double knees to the chest. Pulls the arm out, big stomp right on the shoulder. She waits for Cohen to get up. Nope, now she's going after, pulls her up. Big forearm strike, reps her up, scoops her up, electric chair, but no. Cohen's going to punch her way free. Strikes to the back. Slams her hard down onto the mat as PW's encouraging her on. Pulls the Lurker up. Now face plants her down again, big stomp. Lurker trying to get up, and now some more ground and pound by Cohen there right in front of PW, encouraging her, as you can see. Pulls the Lurker up, wraps her up. She's going to go for the splicer here, and slams her down. Goes for the pin. And we have a new bearer of the Women's Hunter's mark. Cohen Splicer gets the belt once again. Big victory here over the Lurker. As you can see, PW clapping, the ref handing the belt over. Cohen takes the belt. Holds it up for all the fans to see, for now she bears the hunter's mark. How long will she be able to hold on to it? We shall see. And now, for our main event here tonight, it is women's tag team action as our current Queens of the Keep. They are the women's tag team champions, Enthralled. The team of Susanna Grace and Charlie will be going up against the tag team that's given them the most trouble during their reign. That would be Fire Rose, the former women's tag team champions, Praxagora Thesmophoria and Laugh Love Lindy. It has already been announced that these two groups will be facing off one final time at Dice Mania for the Queens of the Keep Women's Tag Team Championship. Who will be the last ones to end up bearing the belts? We will find out at Dice Mania. It is one of the matches that has already been set. Along with Wandering Way against the Game Changers for the men's belts. Tall Squall versus Cord for the Master of Melee Championship. The women's championship is still being set, but we will have that announcement coming here soon as well. As looks like we are set and ready to go. And coming out with the soul gem in her hand, about to summon her tag team partner from wherever she has been hiding at. During this time, it is the child of Cthulhu herself, her tag team partner, Charlie. I don't have that written up yet. I thought I had it written somewhere. Somewhere I've got the card written up, but I appear to have misplaced it. So we will have that for you here soon. Keep an eye on our Discord here. There'll be links for it to join up on our Discord here in the chat. As Charlie works her way towards the ring, Susanna accompanying her all the way down. Getting herself oriented and set and hopefully ready to go here. And looks like they are finally set and ready to go. And here come their opponents. They are the former women's tag team champions. Laugh Love Lindy and Praxagora Thesmophoria making their way down to the ring. Nothing they would love more than to get back the belts that they held for such a long time. They wish to get them back. Enthralled has held them for probably just about as long as they did. And that is not the right music. That is the music for the Wandering Way, not for Fire Rose. But looks like they're having some production issues at the truck here tonight. But anyway, we're going to be starting out Charlie first against Prax. And here we go. And Charlie comes out kicking first, but Prax grabs the arm, lifts it up, has that Greco-Roman knuckle lock, and now just throws Charlie down. Grabs the legs, leg drop right up the gut there. Pulls her up, slams the knee straight down, now going for a quick pin. But only a 2 count. Big stomp, another kick. Prax going right after Charlie here. Big knee drop right onto the elbow. And another big knee drop, this time to the head. And now here comes the quick tag, as here comes Lindy. Grabs the leg, kick right to the back, more stomps there. Goes for one there, but Charlie pushes it off. Pulls her up and power bombs Lindy straight down. But only a 1 count. As Charlie's a little upset, she thought she should have had more, and here's the tag, and here comes Susanna Grace. Lindy whips her hard over the rope and down onto the Eldritch Blast safety mats outside the ring. Big knee to the chin. Kick to the back. And now just pulling on the arm, trying to slow Susanna down. And locking in a dragon sleeper here. Susanna kicks her way free. And Lindy returns with the kicks and strikes. Threw Susanna down all the way towards the retaining wall there. Goes for the arm again as the count goes to 6. Now 7. Snapmare and a big knee as the count's at 8. Lindy's going to come back in. We might get a count out here. And we do. Fire Rose making it known that they're not afraid to do what it takes to win. They cannot win the belts that way. But showing that they're not afraid to take the battle outside the ring, just as Enthralled is known to do. So a big victory here tonight for Fire Rose. And that will bring us to the end of another exciting excursion into Grappler's Keep. Thank you all for coming with us here tonight. Again, so the rest of the schedule will be for Grappler's Keep anyway. We will have what they call the go-home show next week at this time, and then that following Saturday will be Dice Mania, the season-ending premium live event for this season of Grappler's Keep. After this season, we will be restarting with a new cast of wrestlers, a new, all new cast, all new everything. We've got a brand new ring design. We'll have brand new ring designs for our different premium live events. I've been working on those the past few weeks, and I'm have been learning how to do fun things in GIMP and stuff like that, and from other YouTube channels on how to create good graphics stuff with that. So I think there will be some setups that you are going to like and enjoy, and we've got some very good wrestlers coming as well. We'll have 30 men, we'll have 30 women. So we will have plenty of tag teams. We will have plenty of singles wrestlers. We can focus them in on those and not have to cross back and forth with tag team members holding singles belts and things of that nature. And we will have some redesigns on some redesigns, and we will have some renamings on some of those belts as well, as a mini spoiler there as well. Tune in to see what what everything will look like, as we will be having some tournaments to determine who our new starting champions will be. But otherwise, this coming Saturday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, adjust your time zones accordingly, on Wandering DM will be Scion, Birth of the New Gods, where I play Finbar O'Dubda, a Irish folk and literature professor who is also the son of Ogma out of the Celtic Pantheon. I'm and the other members of our group, 2 of them you see here on Grappler's Keep, Animation and Radian. Also, Gremlin Lynn at Gremlin Art is part of that as well, and we are in the final leg of our journey. We're which demigod sent us, and working our way towards godhood, and we have a world to try to set right in some form or fashion. So that will be happening this coming Saturday on Wandering DM. Then the regular schedule is Monday will be Family Night at the Emporium, as Bonnie and I will be working our way through Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga, or as we prefer to call it, The Further Adventures of Mouse Droid, as we will be starting the final movie of the 9 excuse me. The final movie of our 9 movie set, as we try to 100% the game out completely. Then Tuesday night will be episode 2 of The Four Huntsmen, our new Skyrim serial, where we're going to look at the adventures of, right now, it is just the single member of the Four Huntsmen, a Khajiit by the name of Rick A. LaFleur, and he will be meeting up with his 3 other members of the Huntsmen, hopefully next week, as we move forward in that story. And then again, we will be back here next week with the penultimate season episode of Grappler's Keep. So with that, let us go see who is out there that we can share the love with and do a raid with. Let's maneuver some things around here. See who is out and about. Change the screen. Change screens here. Yeah, take me back to channel page. I don't need the mod page anymore. Okay, we got pages out. Early. Did basic with girl last night. This is on. Who all else is out here? Hot Rod TV. I don't. Normally, Jarl of Goats is on tonight. I was thinking about going in on there, but instead, let us go find someone else. Hot Rod Plays is part of the Wrestling eFed I'm in on Saturdays on SG Linden Live's channel, where my wrestler competes there as well, and he's held a couple of held tag team and individual belts there at this time. So let's go raid Hot Rod. Send some love his way. So if you like what you see here, please join us on Discord. You can reach us. We can discuss things, whether it's Lego gaming or Skyrim or WWE gaming and stuff like that, or other things in general. We do have a special section there called the Prayer Closet. Here in this household, we believe in the power of prayer. We believe it is real. We believe it is powerful. We believe it works. If you have a need, if you have a concern, if you have a request, please place it there in the prayer closet, and we will be praying for you. If you'd rather not say what it is, and we can understand that, then just use the praying hands emoji. We'll take that as what we call an unspoken request, which means God knows what it is. You know what it is. We don't, but we don't have to know. All we need to know is that the need is there, and we'll be praying for you just as hard as if we knew what was actually going on. We don't need to know the details. We just need to know that the need is there, and we will be praying for you. So let's go ahead and get this raid started over with Hot Rod Plays here. So, until next time, everyone, may green be the grass below you, may blue be the sky above you, may straight be the path before you, and warm be the hearts that love you. Good night, everybody. This has been a Diet Water production.